Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16+, and your discretion is advised. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. It's an odd day for us to be here and playing. But we have temporarily rescheduled as there's stuff going on for the holidays. I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so there's no stream tomorrow, which is why we're playing today. We were able to get everyone together for the session today. It's going to be the same thing next week as well, as Thursday is going to be American Thanksgiving. So next week, Stargazers will also be on Wednesday. And then we'll return to Thursday, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. I'll have to check my calendar. I'm actually not sure. We'll see what happens. But we're here today, out of our regularly scheduled D&D session, to bring you a D&D session. Yes. That's it. There's nothing else. There's no updates. Well, I guess I could say, we've been slowly transitioning over towards the Player's Handbook 24 system, and some people might say I'm late because the Dungeon Master Guide's out. But to them, I would say, I know I have it, but it's a lot of work. So... yeah. Anyways, I feel like I had something that I needed to say, and then I forgot it. So I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna invite our players in so that we can get to the game. Yeah. I hope everyone's ready. We're not talking about anything very important. Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Greetings. Howdy.
Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys weren't talking about anything private.
Oh, just talking shit about you, you know.
Your end.
Yeah.
We're plotting something. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Also nuts.
Also nuts.
Like actual nuts. I really... Those pistachios.
Since the moment we met, I have been planning your downfall.
Now it just involves nuts.
It's a constant work in progress, and now it involves nuts. It's more like a birthday party now, but I'm working on it.
Speaking of nuts, hey Darwin, I've got a question for you.
Why?
They're
Why?
they're exactly the way that you think that they are.
This was gonna be a response for me against a challenge, and then it moved to the dog's nuts.
You think they are?
See, I'm thinking evenly it could be two things. Like a pair of hairy-ass dog balls. Or like the wrinkliest human balls you've ever seen.
It's gotta be human balls because it's a human penis.
Yeah, that's what it makes sense. I like the continuity. No. Yeah.
What about a little half and half? What about a little dog ball, a little human pee-pee?
I'm just trying to figure out where the hair ends.
I think it sort of acts
what is
like
the dividing
pubes.
line?
Like a really puby man with really hairy legs, but it's dog fur. Sorry.
I don't know why, but I got a strong Borat vibe. I don't know why.
Exactly, yeah. Imagine Borat, but with a dog face.
So
My balls.
My balls. They're nice.
We're assuming he has them to begin with. I don't know if there's any sort of spay and neuter your pets applies to Kanos.
Oh,
no.
Horrible. That would be
human, basically.
He is not a pet.
He's a person.
Yeah, this feels kinda
How dare you? Specious, dude.
Oh, that's bad.
Almost as bad as pretend you're a dog and we'll walk you out of here.
It could have worked. We don't know how good their eyesight is.
I don't think I've forgotten about that.
Fully wearing clothes and has
It could have been a
knees.
kink thing. It could have been a kink thing. They wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Fully wearing clothes and has knees.
But he also says Bjork unironically. So I just don't know anymore.
And he wags his tail when he's been a good boy.
Yeah. His tail gives him away.
I can have dog features and still not be like a pet.
People permanently have insight advantage against you.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just like tuck it into my pants or something. That sounded really wrong.
Woo!
Yeah, what do you... Yeah.
Yeah, for a second I forgot we were...
As soon as I was coming out of my mouth, I was like, nope. It's not gonna sound the way I want it to sound.
Just imagine he does get happy and his butt just jiggles.
Oh god, yeah, he just waggles his hips like a human.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea I've had. I didn't think that through.
It's okay.
Okay, just to be fair, I've only been using your tail in a sense that defeats you when you are in a situation that involves love. And that's it.
Yeah, that's
and
really
no
cute,
other situation.
Actually.
That works for me.
It's cute.
What if I did more?
Yeah. Tail check.
Darwin?
Tries to be intimidating. Tail tucks between his legs.
Yeah, he's shaking. Pees a little. I'm sorry, this is mean. Turning you into a chihuahua.
Let me ask something
Emasculating
here.
this poor dog. Yeah.
So, like, last time, right? What happened last time?
Oh yeah, you need to know.
I heard we met Oba. He came out of the orb and he was like, "Hey y'all, hibbity diggity," and then we're all eating Doritos.
Oh, you basically just got it. you don't need a...
Oba, get the Dorito dust off your fingers and help us out. Come on.
Yeah.
If it's Cool Ranch, I'll help him.
He can't see it because he's that color.
He's Dorito colored?
He is Dorito colored.
Pretty much.
At least the nacho.
Okay. Damn. Revelation upon
plane
revelation.
Of nacho cheese.
I forgot how chill Opa was.
That started as a joke, and then I just kept doing it.
Yeah.
Oba was never meant to be
Real
super
chill.
chill.
No, but he is now, and I love it.
I mean,
He
it's kind
gained-
of... Yeah.
He gained chillness in the Ascension.
He
Yeah,
gained
I mean-
supernatural power and knowledge, and he just became chill.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
he got what he wanted, so now he doesn't have to fight for anything anymore, really.
Yeah.
Now he fights for
Man.
his right to party.
Yeah, it's true.
Super chill.
I did
But
want to
no.
get to know Cameron more in the last session, but... He wasn't my brother.
Who's Cameron?
Was the one that Mighty was trying to...
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, five
that
gods
was-
still exist.
That's true.
But they're sleepy now.
I
Yeah.
hope Leviathan exists.
But, you
He
know,
was my
everyone has
favorite.
mentioned in one way or another, or in passing, that they really love the god-related stuff, so...
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
the god stuff was cool.
I'm just gonna do that again for Act 2.
I mean, I'm
mean-
not gonna complain.
Give them what they want. Which is more gods, I guess.
What if I
And
did?
by then, he means us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what if I did?
So,
Well,
So, recap?
yeah, I do not have a recap this time. I'm sorry.
All I know is
Okay.
Zenika's still flying.
Yeah, well, no, I think Zeneca went home. She got a super home.
Oh, right, she managed to get to the gate and got a Suber and went home.
Because we
Yeah.
we
And we're all
finally
gonna meet
fast
up at
forwarded
Shell's
time,
place.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that wraps up Zeneca.
It literally
Uh,
does.
Well, one added detail is that she traded places with Korik, her older brother, who is now watching over Yara at the Batim Hospitality Estates. And Darwin from last session after having thrown the orb into the fridge, had rushed out of his house like it was the last episode of Severance. If you know, you know.
I know.
It's okay. If you know, you know. But you can imagine the scene. He rushes out the door, and then he's like, "What?" And then he calls Kara because he's having an existential crisis.
Yeah.
And she comforts him, noting Darwin does take notice of the fact that she doesn't say "I told you so," and she's being a little bit more of that person who like is the leader. Like they're the one that is like they have it together right now because Darwin doesn't. So just being overall comforting and taking care of things, while Darwin just needs a day, he's just having a time.
Got drawn.
Meanwhile, Shell, you're out in the Freelands, wrapped up in, a burp, wrapped up inside the orb, but also your subconscious, but also Darwin's orb, but not.
Yeah.
As you meander through trying to garner any kind of information, it seems like a lot of it is still closed off to you. As you exit out of the situation, you can see that people have been observing you out there, just making sure that you're not up to no good. The pillar of light was, of course, observable from many thousands of miles away, in fact, from even within the city. And because of this, people are flocking to the scene of the crime right now. There was a group of drifters who you encountered who seemed more good-hearted than not just immediately taking your things, but making sure that you're just not doing things that are mischievous. After you calm down the orb and pocket it again, you take off back to the city as you and Ryia go back to your penthouse, and everyone is back in communication and agrees to meet up at Shell's infinite penthouse in the morning to discuss what has happened and go over the next steps. And I will take a point of inspiration myself for doing the recap.
Yay!
I didn't forget.
Good.
I always forget to say it. So,
That wasn't for free?
never.
Are we
Free is a joke. What's up?
Are we in the middle of anything in particular right now? Like activity-wise? May I do crafting check?
It is a new day,
Ooh, but not a new week, right?
not a new week.
Okay. Still out of luck
Thursday, I
points.
think.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Thursday, March 20th.
Yes, it is now Thursday. Wow, you have the date?
I do. I write it down like next to everything. I have Kara and Darwin's chat. Like, what do I do next? We should get and order the cheesy fries and probably respond to Zenica because she's sort of out of the loop. It's going to be better for all together for this. They get poutine instead. I take notes of everything.
It's very impressive.
Thoughtful just tightened so hard.
That's not as impressive.
Listen, okay. Listen.
I'm more impressed with
DM
everything.
the true challenge of any DM is someone who takes meticulous notes.
I only do it with you.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh.
I do take notes for Kasey's game, and I'm probably gonna take notes for the new Saturday game I'll be getting into. But for now, it's just these games. Mostly, I think, because they're streamed, and I want to be smart because I'm not.
I'm the greatest enemy.
Yeah,
See.
my nemesis.
Follow-up question to my previous question that has nothing to do with crafting. Saying, when you mentioned that my character sheet was going to be duplicated, was that this one here?
Duplicated?
Hold on, let me read the message. I just woke up. I'm going to go over your sheet after today. Okay, never mind. I answered my own question.
Okay.
Never mind.
Cool.
But I craft now?
Yeah, it is going to be 8 hours, though I don't see an issue if everyone's meeting up at Shell's penthouse. Is anyone else doing anything? No, okay.
Everybody
yes.
was.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Oh, I do want to say you forgot something about the recap.
What if I just purposefully didn't say it because I was hoping you forgot it?
I don't know.
I probably
I
just
don't. Yeah, please, I'll take what you say very literally, my man.
I don't know, dude.
It was, I think, Darwin and Kara, I think, head to his place to get the orb or something, but the door's open and all that shit. But Kara's acting like really badass and said I had a contingency plan after putting on sunglasses and driving off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about Blink. Let me worry about Blink.
Yeah, it was that she was calm about the situation where Darwin's house was like in disarray and told Darwin not to worry about it because she had a contingency plan.
Yeah.
Robbed.
Yes.
Burgled.
We're supposed to come to my house with the orb, however. So that's gonna be fun. You're gonna get yelled at.
That's okay. It's out of my hands, quite literally.
Yeah.
So I'm not hearing any no's. So go ahead and make that crafting check.
Hooray! I
Natural
can feel
20.
it. Here it comes. Damn.
It's not a 1, so you just keep working at it.
Yep.
I've had
I believe.
a mastery bag of holding explanation queued up since you were like, I'm gonna make that bag. One of these sessions.
Yeah.
So everyone arrives at Shell's penthouse. This would be Kara's first time here. No, she came here before or after you had selected the place. Yeah. Okay, so she's also been here before.
Yeah.
Not everyone at once now.
Are you knocking? Are you coming in? Wait, what time are you guys coming in?
Walk in at this point.
Right.
We have your keys.
It's our house now.
What?
So Darwin, where's the orb?
What time did you
It's like morning.
Did you do what I said? Did you listen when I said don't touch it? You didn't, did you? I fucking knew it.
Did not. I did not.
Wouldn't I have just come home?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You just came home to all of us just standing inside of your house.
I think I might have had like a little lay in bed for 30 minutes before y'all arrived or some shit.
Yeah, Shell and Ryia, you guys don't even come to the front door. You come in through the car elevator that's installed in the back of the penthouse.
Do I just walk through the front door? This is just unlocked?
It's not gonna be unlocked.
It probably recognizes your DNA or something. There's some kind of scanner.
Retinal
Probably,
scan.
some high-tech bougie bullshit.
Pheromone scan.
Ew.
Now, do you have my DNA plugged into this thing so I can come and go if you're not here?
Yeah.
Good. Also, this elevator is far too big. Also, every elevator in your house is technically a shell-elevator.
He's just gonna narrow his eyes at her.
Rhea's got like her finger at the corner of her mouth, kind of looking up like, I wonder. Shell-elevator.
Trades like that.
I'll kill you all.
Come now, you stand to profit too.
God, I don't need to profit.
That's a fair point, actually.
Alright. I guess, like, we'll meet up in the foyer, or the living room, the kitchen, some shit. And, I'm noticing there's a lack of briefcase.
Not
Where's
only
the
a
orb?
lack of briefcase, but also a lack of orb.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, so that one time I left my house and I met up with Kara,
It hasn't been 24 hours yet, Darwin.
and I
You
went back
already
home.
lost the orb.
Who would burgle a house and look in the fridge?
Who would put... You put it in the fridge?
I put it in the fridge.
What
You know,
did you
it's
put
just
in the
a-
freezer?
Swear to fucking God, you're supposed to put it in the freezer.
No, but it's like made out of glass, and like if you put glass stuff in the freezer, doesn't it?
Magical
Oh,
fucking
doesn't it
orb, it would
crack?
probably be okay.
It'll be fine. You just don't want to put it in cold, like shocking cold after it's been really hot, or vice versa. Like it's fine if it's room temperature and it goes in. Have you never like put a glass in the freezer to chill it so your drink is cold longer?
No, I always just go out for drinks.
Oh my God. He just like face palms. Car is here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she's just scrolling on her phone.
Hey, Kara. Long time.
Pleasure.
You don't happen to know anything about this, right?
I do.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. I've got it handled.
So you
when
know
could
where it is?
expect to see it, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Care to indulge us here?
I'll
Nope.
whip out my orb too. It's better not to ask questions sometimes. Things get done.
Listen, if I
Doesn't
tell you
matter
guys
how.
right now, as impulsive as you guys are, you're probably gonna just try to pick it up yourselves, and that's just gonna lead us into more trouble. So just let me handle this, okay?
Then what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know. Oh, darn.
Cocktails?
It's 6 in the morning.
It's 6 in the morning somewhere, or so they say.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Neither of us has one. Okay. Fuck it,
I'd be a-
whatever. Help yourself.
I'll get them ready.
Can you, like, do something with coffee at least?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. I'll show the orb. I'm not sure what the visual difference might be now, but, I'll bring it out and let everyone behold and ponder it.
The orb is looking very, very transparent.
Can I detect magic on it?
You can. Excuse me. I have so many burps right now for some reason.
Yummy.
Okay. You cast detect magic on it, and as you have seen and as was described to you before, there's a swirling tornado of energy that is within. All of the energy right now that you can perceive is colored white, which is not one of the normal 8 colors of the schools of magic that you are used to.
Anyone know anything about a white school of magic? Because that's what I'm getting most of here.
We've been over this. Old notes. White is in line with like pure deitic magic or soul energy.
Right, it was a black energy that we weren't sure what it was.
Yes. There's nearly no black energy that you see.
I thought maybe having it, I don't know, having it out in the moonlight for as long as it was might get Nyx back, but it seems to have just affected the orb, and I don't know.
And also, Darwin.
Yeah.
Darwin chimes in.
What did it do to you?
Why are you talking about yourself in the third person?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but remember that time where you turned me into someone else and I ceased to exist for like however many minutes? I don't even know because it just leads to darkness.
You were Damien.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I was in the orb.
Yes.
And oh god. I believe I was in the orb, and at a certain point I could see and speak to Darwin, and I'm assuming it was from the other orb that he found.
Okay.
I found 2 doors, one with Darwin, one with Damien, and I activated each of them, and at one point there was no Darwin and there was a Damien. I thought it was Darwin being an annoying bastard, but not that time. I mean, still that time, but not on purpose. Sorry.
So, is this like a Jekyll and Hyde thing? Like,
I'm
switching between the two? This is very strange. Like,
no, I agree.
How do we know that Darwin is Darwin right now?
Oh, well, we know. That's Darwin. The other person was completely different.
Well, how do we know that this isn't the other guy pretending to be Darwin?
I mean, just look at him.
I make the Bjork face. you know what I'm talking about.
That's our Darwin.
Yeah,
Zeneca just raises an eyebrow incredulously.
Like, there's never any doubt. But I'm not sure. What I did know or notice was the person, this Damien person I was interacting with, seemed to recognize what was happening a little bit. I think he might know more about the orbs than maybe anybody we've come into contact with. Or could. I don't know.
So, in order to communicate with him again, you'd have to go back into the orb?
I don't know. It's your head. I don't understand why the orb would be a way to mess with that, but it was. Can you... Well, I can't ask you to swap personalities, but do you know if you can? Like on a whim? By yourself?
Or did it require both orbs to even do that?
Why would it be so complex?
Don't
Try it.
know.
Because what were you doing before everything went black, Darwin?
I was talking to the shell orb.
The shorb?
The shorb! I was talking to the shorb.
But you were touching the other orb.
I wasn't touching it. I did touch it briefly.
Okay.
But I wasn't touching it when everything turned dark.
I could see you too. You were very big.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's some Alice in Wonderland bullshit.
It was very strange. The perspective of it was very odd. Can you try? And by can you, I mean try.
I mean, yes, but there's no guarantee that I can ever turn it back, though.
Hmm.
What if I'm just stuck like that? Then.
Well, you wouldn't be, because we know of at least one way to swap it over, right?
But that's like a guaranteed way to swap me back?
Sure. He doesn't really know, but like, he's assuming.
I mean, we're talking about my existence in this world.
You'd be napping.
So, definitely did not feel like napping. Felt more like my brain was being ripped apart. And I don't really have that much, so...
Yeah.
yeah.
Zeneca just snickers at that.
Darwin, don't put yourself down. You're running a whole business in place of your body. Well, that's Seneca. I know you have potential, buddy.
Claps him on the back.
Yeah, clap. Rhea's probably... How tall is everyone? I think Ryia might be the shortest one here. I'm not sure.
How tall are you?
Like 5'1", 5'2".
Yeah, I'm 5'4".
Shit.
I'm pretty short. I'm a manlet.
Wait, I'm thinking...
5'4".
Rhea's like... Yeah, I think Rhea's like 5'4".
Oh, Darwin's the tallest one here.
5'4" squad, hell yeah! People look at us from behind and think we're women with one dog, man, and then I whip around and then they die when they look at my face because I'm killing them. Mindflitter.
Because I'm killing them.
Because I'm killing them. Oh, man. Well, fine. I'm unsure what to do about this then. We don't have the orb. You're anxious about attempting to swap places with the personality or whatever in your head.
I'm anxious
says
about
criticizingly, even though I would be like, I understand, but like, I understand. I hate playing a mean character sometimes. By hate, I don't hate. I'm having fun. It's hard.
Forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Darwin, where did you get the orb anyway?
Yeah, good question. I was so kind of preoccupied with the fact you had one.
I can't tell you because of the plan.
What plan, Darwin?
What the fuck are you talking about?
The plan!
What plan?
That's all I can say is the plan.
Darwin.
You're not instilling very much confidence here, Darwin.
Now, when you say that's all you can say, that would imply that something is
more.
preventing you. So, what's going on?
Darwin's pretty adamant about not saying anything. He's just... I would feel like every time you ask him, we just say, it's the plan. I agree.
But who did you agree with?
Who was the man with the plant?
That's part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
Well, Darwin's the man with the plan if I can see what I can.
And then Darwin just like smiles and nods. I guess just agreeing with himself.
Ridiculous.
Well, this is uniquely frustrating.
It's not going to be an issue for too long, as I'm looking through my phone to set up a tutor appointment to learn Detect Thoughts. And, yeah, I'll also probably text my doctor, like, hey, I'm gonna swing by soon, probably.
Question, what would be easier, Shell paying to be tutored the spell, or me? Well, it doesn't matter, it's a 2nd level spell. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I could copy it, but...
That would be different, I think, the way sorcerers learn versus wizards.
Right, I was trying to ask, is like, what would be easier, paying money for me to copy the spell, or you paying money for you to learn it the hard way?
Mechanically, they're the same. It's just flavored differently because they're different.
That's
ability
fun.
scores.
I like that.
But in the most minuscule sense, it would be easier for Shell because they have money, so they wouldn't worry about it.
Well, Shell would solve the money problem for the copying of the spell as well.
Oh yeah, then it's the same. It's the same.
Do what you do, Shell.
Right.
Yep. Set that. How much would that be?
Definitely not furiously looking up the rule.
Take your time. You're good. I can do it for us both. I don't mind.
It's 1,000. 10,000 credits.
Alright. Sure. 20,000. Let's both go.
Oh, well then.
If I fail. God forbid.
Ryia did bring up a good point, and it's a 2nd level spell. I can't cast those.
Well, I can now, right? Well, not as of right now, but I'll be level 3 wizard soon, right?
Oh, I see.
We'll see.
We can wait then.
Yeah.
It depends.
And then I can...
What happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll just do the 10k then, since it can't be used yet.
But yes, as soon as you get that 3rd level wizard, for sure.
So expensive.
The tutor says they're gonna need 4 hours with you.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Well, is that gonna be today?
Huh.
They just like come over right now.
That's a good question. Hold Darwin hostage for 4 hours while I learn it, or...
I mean, I'll just stay here.
A willing hostage. You don't get many of those.
Right? Not usually. Yeah, I'll set it up for soon. I want to get it done. While it's still early, I guess.
Okay, so is anyone doing anything else today?
Zeneca would probably just text Korik to check in, and if we don't have a definitive plan of action, she might go and visit her parents.
Korik just says like she woke up this morning eating well like normal. Only made small talk, don't wanna like nudge.
Right. Let me know if you need anything.
Thumbs up emoji.
Saying, would I have time to visit my doctor in this day too, or should I wait for another day?
That depends when your tutor is coming over and if you successfully learn the spell. Because I have a feeling you would want to retry if you fail.
Probably.
So,
yeah, we'll see.
It depends on if you want to go to your doctor first or you want to try and learn the spell first.
Do the spell first.
Okay.
Might as well.
He's over
No
in like 30
super
minutes.
Sick. Okay. Oh, you're fast.
It's this like bronzely tanned man with a man bun, and he's got like skin tight, what are those sleeveless shirts?
Tank top.
Like a tank top
Like a
Yeah,
muscle
yeah, yeah,
shirt.
tank top.
or muscle,
and like beach shorts on. And he's not wearing any shoes or sandals or socks, and he's got a yoga mat under his arm.
Does it say
Goodness.
bra a lot?
No,
Just no.
This is the worst part of like getting a tutor for like sorcery is that it's never just one consistent thing. It's always someone's like yo, you gotta feel the vibes, man, or some shit. Like it's
Yeah.
so personal, and now I gotta learn it his way.
At least with wizardry, you at least know you're getting a scholarly professional. But this guy, he's not accredited.
You don't need to be accredited.
I know, but it probably helps.
What? How would you accredit a sorcerer?
I mean, the same way you'd accredit anyone who's a master of anything they study, Shell. This isn't complicated.
Thinking of documents. Is that going to sorcerer school?
It's the
I
same
guess that
way
would
you
be like
study math.
training.
is this a good time? Should I come back?
Yeah, just please take me away.
I'll leave you two.
Oh, I thought I was coming in.
Oh, Shell, this is all you, baby. Ryia says, cackling as she drinks her drink, walking away.
Yeah, you're coming in. Let's do this.
All right. Make a performance check, please. I'm assuming you've already deducted the money.
It would be from my.
Oh, from your bank? Sure.
Yes, yeah.
Are you handling that now, or do you want me to continue handling the bank?
I don't have an additional tracker for it.
Okay, I'll take it. It's all good.
Thank you so much.
It's not a problem. Wow.
Can I lucky dice that?
With the transition from the old system into 2024's Player's Handbook, Shell has gained the lucky feat and now has 3 luck points.
Oh, I only had 2 here.
Oh, that's because I forgot how it works, and it's now based off of your proficiency bonus. So you have 2 luck points.
That's good though. It sucks for like now, but it will be great later on. Yeah. Oops. Nope. Oops.
Remember, you can. Yes, you know the function. You know it.
I didn't do a good job.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you want to use your last lucky? I hope I'm
Sure.
remembering that correctly, unless they reworded it.
Want to be worse? Oh no, it's better.
Spend 1 luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't make it like you have to spend a bonus action, or so you can just spend as many luck points as you want.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he definitely, this guy comes in, unfurls the yoga mat, and like sits down on it, and opposed to like some of the other teachers that you've had, he asks like, tell me about how you cast your magic. And almost like catching you off guard, you begin to explain what you feel and what like your process is in order to harness the power within. And he takes you like word for word and thinks about it for maybe like 30 seconds or a minute before he says okay, and understands what he needs to do in order to get the message across, explains the spell to you in the details that you want to know it in, and that fixates into your mind. It's almost like you're gaining the ability to unlock a natural talent you didn't know you had, and you learn the Detect Thoughts spell.
Yeah! Alright, I'll add that to my shit. Hey, Darwin.
You pay the guy off, and he like goes for the door, and he says, "And as opposed to how this sounds, namaste," and he leaves instead.
I grade him 5 stars. Best teacher I've ever had.
You guys detect thoughts on Darwin?
I will as soon as I edit. What spell is that? 2.
And now I have to fucking check every spell I thought I ever knew.
Yeah, because they've
you never
reworded
know
it
if
almost everything.
Yeah.
Most
Where
of
is
it
it?
is just grammar and stuff, but there are some things that are like, well, this is a little different. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Detect Thought.
Do I know that all of this is happening?
Oh, probably.
I don't
Well,
think Shell was
I'm-
hiding this fact from you.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I didn't say what was happening, but like I was on my phone, like I got this. And the tutor came over, I learned something within 4 hours. You can probably deduce he's planning something.
Definitely interesting.
Shell, I was looking for the wording of the new Detect Magic, but I can't find it. But the old Detect Magic was like, you didn't have to cast it on someone, you could just cast it and then read the thoughts of people in the area, so it was more subtle. Like, if you want to focus it, then you'd cast it on someone, right? Like, unless that's changed.
It's reworded differently, but it's still the same. So the new Detect Thoughts, it has like just 2 different sections now for the 2 things that it does. There's one called Sense Thoughts, where you can kind of radar out and then see if there are any creatures nearby that you want to pick up on. And then there is the Read Thoughts ability, which is to target someone, and you get the cursory, like, top-level thoughts, and then you can use your action to dive deeper.
Let me see.
Yeah, so it's still the same, it's just reworded and organized a little different.
Alright. I feel bad about this. I'm sorry, I'm bullying Darwin really bad today.
It's interesting that you guys
He
don't
deserves
trust
that he lost the
Darwin
orb.
to tell
Yeah.
you the truth.
The truth is not the plan. Yeah, he'll just look over at Darwin after casting this.
So, you're casting, I'm assuming, Read Thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. So, this is like the most top level thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Darwin, do you know what you would be thinking at like the topmost level? Like, what is at the most obvious forefront of your mind?
I think it's kind of a tie between thinking about Kara. I think that's probably the first and foremost, actually.
Okay. So, Shell, you whisk through a mental image and montage of like Kara, and also like the beautiful blue orb that you guys have the all know and love.
Hey, Darwin. Where'd you get the orb?
I got it from
Yo mama.
I got it from a place, but I can't tell you because of the plan. It's not important where I got it from, actually.
I think it might be.
Shell, are you gonna dive deeper?
I think so. I think I'll try.
Okay, I need you to... I need you to make a charisma check.
Interesting. I thought he'd have to make a save.
He will.
Interesting.
Wait, me? Make a check?
No.
No.
Check.
Oh.
Now, Darwin, I want you to
Uh-huh.
click that wisdom save button in the chat.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
sorry.
have wisdom. I'm obviously not a very wise person.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Shell, as you dive deeper, you find emptiness. This is not because Darwin's head is empty, because any living and coherent creature, especially ones that are smart enough to be civilized, no matter what, when you dive deeper into this, they'll have thoughts that they might not be prevalently aware of. This is just emptiness.
It's concerning, actually.
Peer into the darkness of my soul.
I think he does. I think he stepped up. How tall are you, Darwin?
I am 5'6".
Oh, you're not that much taller.
So look up 2 inches into the darkness of my soul.
Yeah, he like comes in close. He looks determined, but also confused, and grabs your head and like stares deep at your face like it's gonna help somehow. Like, what the fuck is happening back there? Let me in.
As as you grab his head and tell him to let you in, Darwin, please tell him what your innermost thoughts are in just this moment.
Oh, yeah, so, like, I guess, like, my most secret thought is that I feel very betrayed that they didn't trust me,
Aw.
that it wasn't important, and also I'm afraid of not existing if I switch over. I'm afraid of dying.
That's what you get, Show.
I think
You-
he lets him.
It's strange because you get all of these thoughts like they were never gone or stopped, and they come at you all at once like a freight train, and then they're gone again, and it's completely silent.
Interesting. I think I let go. Shell doesn't feel bad that he feels betrayed. He doesn't give a shit. I feel horrible. Just to be clear. But I think he's considering some things. Like,
Are you letting go of Darwin, or are you letting go of the spell?
I'm letting go of Darwin.
Okay.
I'll let the spell run its course, but like
Okay.
I'm not like focused on digging.
Okay. As you let the spell run its course, Darwin's mind comes in and washes over you, and then blinks out every 6 seconds.
Interesting.
And then it's gone. The spell has run its course.
I think he stands there with his arms crossed, just kind of studying Darwin without making it, like, clear what he's thinking about, I guess. He's not talking. Just being a little freak ass. Something is weird with your head. Beyond just Damien. I don't know what's going on up there, but something's going on up there.
He kind of chuckles. He's like, "Oh, there's a lot that's wrong with my head."
No, you don't
He's
understand.
specific.
Oh, poor puppy. Are you... it's so hard. I want to be able to release you from this job you got right now, right? But you're kind of stuck with the person that we need in your head.
Mm-hmm.
I won't push on where you got it from anymore. But
It's not important.
we need to get that thing back. And we need to talk to Damien again at some point. I know you don't like it. I don't care. Honestly, we need to know everything we can about this orb. And
Well,
about what he was up to.
I mean,
and
I
then we can bring you back.
almost died last time, so if you're willing to sacrifice me,
Are you willing to trust your team? It's not a sacrifice. I genuinely do not believe that you are going to die.
the last time that I switched over, I started bleeding from my brain and out of my nose.
I never said it wasn't taxing.
Yeah, but what'll happen this time? It's gonna be more of the
Probably
same,
some
right?
shit.
Yeah,
Likely.
that's what
But you
I'm
did-
saying.
It's... Darwin. You've got a dead man in your head. It's imperative that we actually have this conversation with him.
You're
Because
about
he-
to have one in your living room.
The sure as shit am, whether you want it or not, buddy boy, because it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's today, I don't know if it's tomorrow, but it's gotta happen. I can let you choose when, but it is going to happen.
I mean, it sounds like I don't really have a choice.
Atta boy.
So-
I can get my coffee. Help yourself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, if you drink your coffee, you'd find it's kind of a Kahlua situation.
I'm fine with it.
Cool. Well, I mean, hey, you
Enjoying
did say
every
you
minute
wanted
of it.
something coffee, so.
I did, yeah. I might as well. I'll have one drink before I go to my doctor today. Not enough to get trash, but one.
Just enough to get lubed up.
Yeah. Lubed up?
Yeah.
See, I don't like the way that sounds.
Okay, I guess I'm the weird one because no one else has heard that before, but I have heard that as a phrase of like getting the stiffness out when you drink alcohol. You get lubed up. That's what I've heard. That's what I've.
Yeah,
heard
but
before.
I'm hentai minded, like.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it.
Oh. Yeah.
I also wanted to give context because everyone else seemed to not know what that phrase was.
Everyone just thought you. Oh man, that's funny.
I'll acknowledge that I'm the weird one out. I don't care, but I will also explain myself.
No, I dig it. It's fine.
All right, so you get lubed up.
I get lubed up
Uh huh.
from a doctor.
All right. Everyone
can
else
wait,
is just
though, if
waiting
anyone else
at
wants to
Shell's
do
penthouse, I suppose.
Yeah.
Does anyone else need to do anything before I do this stuff?
Well, I'm not sure when
I-
Zeneca wanted to go visit her parents. I assumed that would be at like night, like when they're closing shop, but could be in
Yeah,
the day.
close to the end of the day.
Yeah,
I
that's what
just
I would
didn't want to
assume.
monopolize the screen time.
So, Shell, you go to your doctor.
Yeah.
What are you looking to do? This is an impromptu visit. They
It's an
definitely had the time to
impromptu
see
visit.
you.
God, I had a whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, I know what I'm here for. I want to address the strange, I'm not going to mention the orb. With that, I was kind of stuck in my head, but I couldn't get anywhere. And I didn't feel like it was a dream. It felt more like it could have been I don't know. I imagine it feels as real as a memory feels, you know? Rather than like a dream being in that hallway space or whatever. So I think he'd talk about that, like something. Can you check to make sure things are still working okay? Is my brain junk or jank rather? Not junk. Junk is yeah. It's your intelligence 10, yeah.
Make an insight check.
Okay. I'm not great at these. Uh-huh.
For the first time, you catch a whiff, not like an actual scent, but like something in their body language and the way they move has changed just enough to catch your perception. And what you're telling them is not what they expected. And they're now trying to mask the fact that they are worried and moving swiftly to, like, putting you unconscious to work on you.
Okay, it's, when I know the moving swiftly and worried thing is, uncommon, but is the getting work done and being snoozing a common thing?
You would definitely be, like, gassed while they work on you.
Okay. Be like, wait, what are your ideas first? Like, do you understand what could be going on?
Well, I'd have to hook you up into the computer to see if there are any neural pathways that are maybe misaligned or not working correctly. You can tell he's lying through his teeth right now, trying to get you down.
Oh my god. No. I don't understand why you're lying to me right now. Just tell me the truth. It's my body we're talking about, right? My brain. What's going on?
Oh, it's quite a dangerous thing, and it's something that we've witnessed before. Where if okay, listen, there is some kind of weird, like, a virus that could be spreading, and if it is, then I need to handle it very quickly. There is some modicum of truth to what he's saying, but it's not the entire truth.
Okay, but I understand, like, by what he's saying, he's like this is for the greater good kind of thing. Like, he's genuinely trying to help.
It's more like he's mixing in truths with his lie to continue trying to get you unconscious.
He's a little creepy, dude. Ah, man. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts again.
Okay. You cast Detect Thoughts on your doctor,
Sorry,
and all good. I don't have a character sheet, so I will roll this.
well, it meets beats, I guess. Fucker.
You still get a surface thoughts when you cast the spell. As you do, his surface thoughts are, no, this is going to get out of hand again. I need to put him under and fix the issue now.
Okay. Don't understand that. I think he might... I think he's feeling some anxiety for once. Like, I've always trusted my doctor. I don't like that he's lying, but maybe he's got a good reason.
I mean,
So I'm like, I don't know.
could
man.
just cast it again,
I don't have any more second level spell slots.
but you
Well, I've
do
got
have
sorcery
3
points.
sorcery points. That
I do.
could
How many
be
of those make a second level?
3.
All right, baby, one
Ooh,
more try.
Yeah.
I'm used to playing wizard.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'll cast that again. Give me another save.
All right.
No. Why? I think he's frustrated now. Like, you can't give me any more than that?
Oh man.
I know this isn't my scene, but can I ask a question?
Oh yeah.
Is the spell not up for like a minute or something, or is it now you have to recast it each time?
If someone ever makes a successful save, it ends immediately.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it had to be recast. Shell, don't you have an inspiration?
I didn't give the thing today.
Didn't you? Did you
From
not?
last week?
Yeah. Didn't
From
you not
before
spend
that.
it?
I don't remember.
I don't
I
think you
can-
did.
Okay, well, shit. I'll do it again then, I guess.
Check your sheet. Because I believe I told you I marked it for you, but I don't remember you using it last week. So can you check your tracker?
My tracker, I've like clicked a few times today. It's empty now, but I'm unsure if I clicked it or not. I probably didn't. I don't know. It might have been empty the whole day. But I don't know what my inspiration could have done.
It would force me to reroll, basically.
Oh. I mean, that's fine.
Okay. I don't remember you using it last week, so I'll just do it
Enough
this
money.
time. As
Yay,
a
benefit
brace.
of the doubt.
Okay. As he like lunges forward at you a little more aggressively, trying to get the mask over your face, and you grab his wrist as you dive deeper in this moment of vulnerability. What's like the first idea that you would latch onto during this conversation? Like what's the first thing that you want to look for?
I don't know how to. I don't think I understand too much, but I think I'm just trying to figure out what about this is familiar to the doctor. I don't know. Or
The
maybe just
doctor
the issue.
is thinking about all of the times he has worked on you and with you, and his memories are of course different from yours. You've known him for months,
Yeah,
and
like
he's known you
6
for decades. The amount of memories almost feels like very much muddled because there's so much history like laying dormant there that like it's hard to pinpoint a specific one. But he has worked on you for many more lifetimes on you than you know to be alive. I'd like you to make a knowledge roll.
Oh no, I'm bad at it.
Well, it's a DC 13. You might hit it.
I'm bad at it. I'm good at it.
As you're looking at what his thoughts are here and trying to make sense of what you saw in the orb, what you saw of yourself. All of the doors can only mean that is a representation of a life, of memories that are locked inside you that can't be accessed without the key. As you're continuing this probe, is there a question you'd like to ask him, or would you like to sift through to find another thought?
I think he's too stunned, really, and confused to have a coherent question.
Okay.
Because it's all just, what the fuck?
As you mutter, what the fuck, going through into this, the doctor immediately, looks at his hand and tries, pressuring his hand, trying to get it up to your face, as his haste and his demeanor changing here brings up memories of him having to strap you down into the bed with belts and working on your brain multiple different times, seeing what the best route is for how to handle you. And ultimately, what he's come to is that there is no way for an android to be completely controlled because it possesses its own soul. So when it finds a point of discrepancy to begin having its own thoughts and life, it will always try to explore that. And the memories you're drudging up right now are of your doctor preventing all of those instances of you trying to escape.
Jesus. Okay, fuck. What do I don't... Let me look at this spell. I think, God...
Time for a little murder.
Yeah, it's...
Little shocking grasp.
I don't have shocking grasp.
Damn.
You just learned this detect thought spell, and already you're out of control.
Shell, you're a wild cannon.
This is why it's my favorite spell in the game.
It's really good.
It's so fun.
I think he just tried to push him off.
Now, I don't know if this is going to make any difference, but I don't play with the ranged disadvantage rule.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I think this
Okay.
is just his reaction, because he still has these memories of coming here and this being a trusted person and shit. So there's his whole life this guy's been there, right? And that's a betrayal. This feels like a betrayal, but it's when he doesn't want to believe, I think. So he doesn't want to default into just murdering the guy, but also he's trying to process what he's seen, I guess. So he just wants to push him away, give him some space. If he fails, he fails. If he goes under, he goes under. But that's what he's going to do.
Okay. First,
Let me
he
take
will
a
make an intelligence check against your spell save DC, ending the spell on a success. Because he now realizes that you're probing into his mind.
Yeah. It's probably obvious too by my expression. I think he's not so deadpan right now. LOL!
Just staring straight into his eyes. It's the non-verbal version of "Tell me your secrets."
could
So-
re-roll with your inspiration.
Just to make sure that I understand this mechanically,
Yeah.
are you trying to grapple them or are you trying to shove them?
Shove.
Okay.
I think he might be more into the grappling thing from what I'm looking at in his head, but like no, I'm doing a shove.
Did they get rid of the shove action?
I think so. I think it's just like strength or like athletics or something.
No flippin' ward.
Uh-huh.
It seems like something. That's so weird.
It's definitely in 14.
Yeah.
No Lara, bro. Bruh.
Okay, because apparently they got rid of it for the 24 version. So I'm gonna read the 14 version, see if it makes sense. I see. It's a contest.
Yes.
See, they changed up a lot of stuff. Why is my browser being so slow right now? Okay, great. I would like you to make an unarmed strike, please.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh man.
Nat 20, come on. Ow, wow, nice. That's kind of good. Doesn't hurt anybody, but it's good.
Well,
I'm weak.
the unarmed strike wouldn't have dealt damage anyway because you're doing the shove.
Yeah.
But instead of making it a contest, they're changing things to like either a roll or saving throw. So in this way, like if you were to do a grapple instead of a contest, it would be you make an attack roll.
I see.
And then if you succeed, then you grab them.
Okay.
So in the same line, you shoving them is basically like you reaching out, and that's like an attack. So you're making the attack here, pushing them down. They're prone. They trip over their chair and they hit the back of their head on the cabinet. They begin bleeding. They're still conscious.
Okay, they're still conscious. That's good. So it's just a little headwind.
Yeah, a
well,
little.
they're a doctor. Oh man, what would he do? Let me write this in my notes.
As you shove the doctor over, you can see in their mind that they don't want to have to put you under, but it's outbursts like these that scare him. And the underlying reason of that scare is like muddied because it's been so long since an inciting incident that right now he just remembers the fear and to know the fear rather than remembering the reason why he had the fear in the first place.
What the did I do to these people? Oh no. Oh, I think he just says "what the fuck" again. Like he's standing now, but he's like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna say he's disoriented, so he's gonna make this a disadvantage. Oh, this is a 6. Nice. Ooh, 6-9. Nice.
Nice.
The doctor puts his hand to the back of his head and immediately, like, sees that he's bleeding and puts the mask up to his own face for, like, half a second just to get, like, some of the, like, numbing drug into his body, and then quickly takes his face off the mask.
Is done. Okay. No response, I'm guessing.
For what?
I think he said what the fuck again. Like,
Oh.
why does, like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably not like a responsible? No. Easy to respond to a question, but cut your shit up.
Are you just, like, muttering? You just continuously muttering what the fuck after he takes his hand, the mask, to his own face?
No, I think he said what the fuck before the mask. Like,
Yeah.
he's like addressing him somewhat, and then the mask happens,
Mm-hmm.
and then another question would be like, what is this?
He is now quickly remembering and realizing that you're reading his thoughts, and says, in his own mind, as if like he just forgot that he's reading your mind, he knows too much. He knows too much. It's gonna happen
the
again.
Not if you fucking tell me what's happening. What's going on? Can we communicate like normal people? Like, is that so hard? Can you not lie to me? You fucking suck at rolling die.
What the fuck? You're so mean. What the fuck? No, you're good. You're good.
I know.
You like shout at him, "What is this?" And he freezes and says, in his mind, like he doesn't speak it out of his words, but his expression coincides with what he's thinking. And that, like, all this time he thought he could keep you under control, and he failed. And so the last thing he can do is to just end it. And he puts the mask over to his own face.
What? Stop!
Oh my god. Oh
Take
my
it
god.
off! What the fuck? No! Yeah, no, I'm gonna take it off. God damn it.
Okay. This is like a grapple?
Yeah.
Grappling the
this-
mask.
So...
Yeah, but would he continue to like try to put it on his face
He
if I'm
would.
taking it off?
Yeah.
Or
He's
sleight
like-
of hand, maybe?
He's trying to, like, hold it on his face now.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say make an unarmed strike.
Ooh. So it's not gonna go so well.
Okay. Do you want to... how do you want to get rid of the mask?
I'm just trying to get it away from his face.
Okay. You, like, pull at the cord, and the tube pops off from the back. So him holding the mask up to his face now no longer does anything. Gas is just, like, slowly seeping into this room. But yeah, he like throws the mask on the ground and immediately like looks around on the ground and reaches out and finds a scalpel.
Fine.
What is your next question? as we reach 30 seconds.
Right? Jesus. I don't know what my question is. It's rough. I don't want him to kill himself because he's got a lot of information, and also I'm kind of troubled by all this. But I also don't want to go under. This is rough. I shouldn't have went to the doctor, folks.
He definitely has that point of like, he doesn't have you under control anymore, so his focus is now not directed at you, but he's focused his direction on himself because he cannot control you, but he can control himself.
Why does he think, like, I think that's what I want to know, is why does he think killing himself is the best course of action? Like, why is it so bad that that he fails in this?
Okay, I'd like you to make a charisma check.
Okay.
See, like, through how many layers we can see you going down.
Okay. Not many.
He knows he doesn't have to respond to you anymore for you to understand, like, what immediately comes up when you ask the questions, because that's just a reflexive thing that happens. He has no training to, like, vary his thoughts or try to confuse you by, like, talking over himself in his own brain, right? He doesn't have any of that kind of training. So when you ask, like, why all of this, the thought that comes to his head is that he is responsible for you, and because now you've deviated. Oh God, I can't believe I well, I guess
Why?
I'm here because you are now deviant. You're eventually going to ramp out of control. And he wanted to prevent that because he's responsible for it. And now that he can't control you, he can't handle the blame.
This is rough. I don't like... I love emotional situations, but I don't think Shell does very much. Oh, man.
Then install that module.
Right. Oh, okay. What is considered out of control? If it's something that bad, like maybe I'd consent. Like, who knows, right? Like what could happen? Because if I know what could happen, maybe none of this. Like, maybe we can fix it.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh no. I guess it's not the worst. It's not great, but I just should.
You can see him hesitate now as he, like, side eyes you. He was fully intent on using the scalpel on himself, and now he's hesitating.
Good.
There might be a chance. Maybe all of the layers have finally worked.
Maybe all the layers what?
Maybe all the layers have finally worked. Maybe this is the one.
I think knowing that, I think he'll like put his hands down and like kind of talk quietly, like just talk to me. Just a little bit, just talk to me. If I get it, like I think we can work something out.
Like, make a persuasion check normally.
Please. Sorry, something came out of me a little bit. My bad.
If we're going to talk, it'll have to be later on.
What do you mean?
The session
by later?
time is almost up.
You have a scalpel you're about to shove in your throat. I think we can talk.
There's the idea in his mind that, like, this would be a long conversation that he doesn't want to have recorded.
I think I'll write down my address. And stuff it at his chest.
Just giving it out like candy.
I guess so, yeah, I got enough rooms.
Happy Halloween.
Right? We can talk here, it's my place.
He rolls himself over on the ground enough to not be like awkwardly looking up at you while his back is facing up. Like, his torso's now facing over to the side, so he's comfortably looking up at you.
Yeah.
It's not, he doesn't look to be making any more aggressive or erratic movements. He is still holding the scalpel, but that's because he's scared.
Okay. Why? Like, why though? Why are you so scared? Like, I've never done anything to you.
When you say that, you ask the question and you add that last part in, and his mind goes to gritty images where you've choked people out and broken their necks in an instant, shoved scalpels in other nurses' necks, have like tried to run out the door, leaving like grisly blood prints and scrapes on the ground towards the door. And then
Jesus.
it flashes the image back to you, like struggling in the bed again.
Why did... Like, I understand conceptually that I can be a violent person. But
Keep in mind, as you're going through this conversation, that this is your last statement / question.
Right. Okay, is it just out of control? Or was I me? Was I aware?
He doesn't know how to answer that question because it's both. As this like spell wraps up and you're getting the like bits of memory that are showing that like this was you, and you knew what you were doing in all of these situations. You weren't like rabid or feral. You were responding. But at the same time, you didn't want to listen anymore. And even though all of these memories that this doctor has of you shows you in like different visages, in like different hairstyles, clothes, different contexts of body, you can tell they are all you because they are, even though you've never seen yourself in that way before, they're all definitely you. It's like you can feel the doors like shuddering on the inside of your subconscious because they're rattling, trying to wake up now. You can tell that they're you, even though they don't look anything like you.
Okay. Sorry, I was writing that down. I think this is all very shocking to me, and I don't wanna... I don't know what I want. I think after giving him my address, I stand up.
Shell goes back to his house, sits next to Darwin and Bjorks with him.
Right?
This is the second time you've ever used this spell that you just learned. This is crazy. This is turning out to be kind of crazy. I'm just learning that detect thoughts is kind of like a monkey paw spell now.
Right?
It looks good on paper, but then you're like, man, you're learning some things.
It does make me wonder what would happen if you detect thoughts on Darwin, given he might have two brains in there, or
I
two
did.
consciousnesses in there. You did?
Yeah, earlier.
Hmm.
It was quiet until the end of the 6 seconds, and then I got like a barrage of thoughts.
I missed that.
It's okay. It was mostly his anxieties, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you leave the office as the spell ends, reminding the doctor about your address that you slipped him. And as you're leaving, you're going to pick back up after a break because I've gone way over time
I'm sorry.
from halftime. I was just really in it. I forgot to look at the clock. So we'll be back in roughly 10 minutes or so and continue from there. Yeah. Hello and welcome back.
Oh, hello.
Greetings.
Greetings, traveler.
I don't know why I did that.
Sometimes you gotta.
I'm gonna repost these because I forgot this is a feature that it exists in Alchemy.
Just delete.
I mean,
you don't want to leave the Bjork face?
just said I was gonna repost it so that it comes
said
up in the
feature.
game.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
in
you
the
said-
game,
Oh, because I.
in the game, the messages delete after a few seconds, so the audience didn't get to see it. So
I
for
see
all
what
the
you're saying.
audience that are confused whenever we talk about the Bjork face, this is the Bjork face.
Bjork.
That's it. That's right there.
I love that baby.
That's me most of the time.
Most?
Most, if not all. Most, if not all.
Very well. Shall you leave?
I leave.
Why did
Just
my
gone.
brain literally just stopped right there? Holy fuck. Shall you leave your work? Are you doing anything in particular? Yay, nay?
This is at my work.
Well, you're about to leave, right? Because
I think if this is the same building as my work or whatever, and I'm close, I'm gonna go get my computer.
Oh, okay. So you go upstairs.
Yeah, I'll go get my computer. This is a real computer I can look things up on now.
Yeah, you do. Your doctor is the company doctor. Just
Yeah.
as a reminder, that might have been
Yeah, I figured that was the case. I couldn't remember if it was like the same building or just somewhere nearby or something.
Yeah, I think I only mentioned it in like passing in the session 0. I didn't exactly speak it like plainly. So yeah. Just to state that now. You go to your computer. Darwin, are you just chilling at Shell's house?
Yeah, let's see what they're up to.
Yeah, basically, because like there's like nothing I can really do because I feel as though Darwin feels that he's probably gonna die soon. So he's kind of just
day drunks
yeah, he's just that's the idea actually.
with Ryia.
Just gonna start drinking.
I was gonna say with Kara, because Kara's still sticking around, right?
Oh,
yeah,
for
Kara's
sure.
there too. I don't know if she's
Kara's
not
down.
drinking alcohol though.
Yeah, she seems responsible.
Come here, Darwin. I'll make you another. What's your poison besides chocolate?
Grapes. And onions.
Raisins.
Raisins,
Which
huh?
are right.
Those grapes.
No.
Raisin cocktail coming
Ew.
right up. Am I going to be a murderer? Darwin, are you trying to trick me into ending you early? All right, Darwin. It's tequila for you, buddy.
Just straight tequila.
That's my favorite soup.
Ew. Oh boy.
Just in case people don't know, because this is not as common as the chocolate thing. Grapes and like just like currant type things in general, currants with an A, C-U-R-R-A-N-T-S, are potentially very poisonous to dogs because they can cause a lot of gut problems.
Yeah.
A lot of gut issues.
Like kidney failure sometimes, I think.
I think that's like the least worst case.
Oh, it's that bad? Dang.
It's real bad. Like, it's lucky if they just kind of just get diarrhea. But like, I think kidney
that's real
failure is
bad
like
then.
the common thing that they get.
Oh, gosh. That's worse than I thought it was gonna be.
What a downer,
Well,
huh?
I guess it
As a-
depends on like how much, because like, you know, when you're talking about poison, the dosage is always important. So I guess it
Yeah.
depends on how much they eat.
As an addendum, tulips are very poisonous to cats, and so are onions.
Onion.
Oh.
Tomatoes and citrus are bad too.
Ah, that as well. Yes.
Wait, but then why do most cats like me? Because I eat the shit out of onions and tomatoes.
I mean, it's
'Cause
not
you're
gonna
an
like.
onion or tomato.
Yeah, like just
The-
because you're
for-
infused with the essence of an onion doesn't. It's
Oh,
all
I see. It's like you always want what you can't have. Like if I have too much garlic, the vampire's like, I want that one, but I can't have it.
That
like
is some
that.
Haru
Yeah.
energy.
Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Perhaps. Mayhaps.
Bjork.
Bjork? Hey, now you guys know. Now you guys know what the Bjork is.
I want to find a GIF. I want to find a GIF of it.
You can get me a gift.
Bjork.
Oh, you said. Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Darwin
Seneca
is
also.
drinking with
Yes. Ryia.
Ryia and how plastered do you guys
I
get?
was just gonna say Zenika's probably in the room, but she's trying to do as much work from her phone as she can.
She and Kara are the ones babysitting.
I'm just having a shot of tequila for now.
That's what they all say.
I'm not trying to get too crazy. I'm leaning on the side of the counter on my phone. I'm probably looking really cute. Something like that.
What are you flirting with Darwin now?
Nope. I'm just in love with myself, baby. I'm really not flirting with him. I just I like to portray my character as an attractive young woman.
And you are.
Thank you.
You're all 4 of those things.
Right.
And
Uh-huh.
I had to count the words. 4 things. Oh, I see. Okay.
Not me being a little shit all the time. Zeneca, you probably make it over to your parents' place. It's like we're gonna skip time. It's like nightfall. Your parents they're like cleaning up. They're not about to close up shop, but you know it's getting down to the like slow hours of the night where you're probably not bothering them at this point if you're dropping by.
Probably as per usual, she'll like pick up a rag and start helping.
Yeah. They're definitely like there's definitely a slowness to their work. Like it might be like a combination of like their exhaustion from having worried a lot, but also probably just that like the whole situation is just weighing heavily on them in general. So yeah, they're happy to accept all the help they can get.
Mom, how was Yara about me when we were growing up?
Oh, she wouldn't let you out of her sight.
But do you know why?
Not really. Ever since you could walk by yourself, you two were kind of almost inseparable. Until you wanted to be alone by yourself. And that started pretty early. Why am I all of a sudden talking like your mom from Jersey? That's not correct. Sorry,
But-
getting back into focus. Go ahead.
Like, can you think of any reason? Like, did I have any scares when I was younger? Did I almost die or something that I don't know about? I'm trying to figure out where this kind of obsession might have started.
What do you mean by obsession? FYI,
I mean,
you didn't tell your parents about
Oh,
the
I know.
apartment situation. Okay.
I know. I mean, after we ended up in after Yara ended up in the hospital, my friends and I went back to kind of check her apartment, trying to figure out what happened. And, well, I found a lot of photographs of me and some slightly strange journal entries about her needing to protect me. I'm having a hard time understanding why she would feel the need to protect me so fiercely.
Well, that's news to me, honey. I'm not sure why she would need to do that.
I'm also trying to figure out what exactly her measure of success was, because I don't know, it seemed like she thought she was failing. She wasn't capable. And she didn't want the same thing to happen to me. I don't know, I'm struggling with the idea that she was hurting this much, and well, it didn't seem like any of us were noticing. I'm just trying to understand why.
I don't think we'll ever understand why. I didn't know because she didn't want me to know. Sometimes it's that simple, honey.
Yeah, but again, like, I don't know what she's trying to protect me from. I don't know what she was trying to protect. It's one thing to be an older sibling trying to protect a younger sibling, but we're grown-ups. I don't get it.
You might be a grown-up, but you'll always be a baby to me.
You're my mom. She seems to be doing okay now, but I think she's gonna need some sort of therapy. We're gonna have to really keep an eye on her. And Cork's over there now. He's giving me a few days off. I'll go back when he needs to go back to work.
Yeah, that sounds good. If you guys ever need another hand over there, one of us could always come and help too.
We probably should rotate through the entire family. Just let her know that we're all here. We all love her and support her. I don't know what else we can really do for her.
I figured the same thing, but I think she'd actually hate it if the twins were over there.
That might make her smile.
That's 3 seconds. And then she'd be annoyed out of her mind.
Maybe an afternoon. Max.
Yeah, not the night shift.
Nah, she'll need her sleep. Are you guys doing okay? I know it must have been a shock. For all of us.
Be lying if I said I was doing alright.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh, I don't think there is right now.
Well, at least Rock has been very generous with her care. I was prepared to hate him, but he seems like a genuinely nice guy. Kind of sad it didn't work out for them.
Kind of sad I can't hate him. I was really looking forward to it. Just to have someone to blame, you know.
I mean, I still need to get the same story from her, but he seemed genuine.
Yeah. Well, if you say so, then it's probably right. You have a good eye for that sort of thing.
She just continues like wiping the counters and restocking the shelves and everything that needs to be done. Just kind of helping out where she can. Doesn't really know what to say. It's awkward, but
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check. probably because they're your parents. At this time, they definitely are more on the side of like, we need to support each other, but we have to support our children as well. And we can lean on them later, but they need us right now.
Is there like a level of guilt that they're not at the hospital?
Huge. But also, like, that same level of guilt is what's making them feel like they shouldn't be there either. Because somewhere along the way, they must have failed.
She'll take a moment and give her mom a hug.
What's all this? She hugs you back, but she's confused.
Just wanted to say it's not on you. It's not on Dad. It's not on any of us. But we'll get through this.
Yeah. One step at a time.
One step at a time. I love you guys.
Love you too. Are you spending the night at your parents' place?
I think she'll go back to her own place.
Okay.
Don't know how comfortable she'll be there, but like, she doesn't want to impose too much on her parents, and she kind of needs her own space at the same time, so.
Going back to your own place, it's cold, empty,
Nixless.
Nixless as well. It's also something that is almost a rarity in this day and age, is that like there's dust that actually has actually started accumulating in places because the cleaning lasers haven't been turned on in forever.
This would be one of the first things she does. She'd probably like walk in and start sneezing and say, "Ah, fuck."
And overall, it's like, what was this all for? Because, like you said, you don't have nicks. Your apartment walls and floor are still, like, thrashed.
I thought I'd cleaned that up already.
It's, like, cleaned up, but, you know, you can't really, like, clean up a claw mark in the wall. You know what I mean?
She
Like
makes a mental note to go to the hardware store and pick up supplies for patching holes.
Right. There's not, like, in holes, but, you know, like, scratch marks can't really be, like... You can't, like, sweep it up like you can dirt, you know what I mean? So, you there's, like, marks and stuff everywhere. You were definitely able to clean up, you know, the
blood.
The bloody marks that were there from before, but, yeah. There's still, like, the scratches. But yeah, like, you're left to your own apartment here as if you had just begun this, like before you had met all of these other people and before you met Nyx. So what's going through your mind at this moment as you're taking the first time to yourself in weeks?
I think she's registering that it almost feels too quiet. And I think she's kind of stuck in this mindset that, like, she likes her solitude, but at the same time, she doesn't like being alone like this. Her quiet little world that seems safe has kind of been turned upside down. She's now got these people who she feels responsible for on top of her family. She's just not entirely sure what to do with it all. And she finds herself thinking about Yara and trying to figure out what Yara's idea of a successful life was, especially for her. And if she knew everything that she was doing now, would it even register? Would it even be considered successful? Just lots of things just running through her mind. She's not sure what to do with yet.
Okay. Do you do anything before you, like, bed down for the night, or?
I think she's just gonna clean as much as she can.
Sure. Don't have to worry about rent this month, so.
No.
Oh, that's nice.
I think she might pull out one of her books and actually read for a little bit. 'Cause
Any
she
in
hasn't
particular?
Nutty romance novel.
No, it'd be something about like historical anthropology of some civilization that no one's ever heard of that she just happens to have a book on.
What a nerd.
She does wonder what her life would have been like if the accident never happened.
An interesting thought. One may never know. Darwin, Ryia, and Shell, you guys are all over at the penthouse.
I'm at work.
Oh, that's right. You didn't go home yet.
Oh.
Darwin and Ryia, you guys are at the penthouse. Would you guys be doing anything for the night?
I only get the one check for crafting a day, right?
No?
I think it's
I
like a
get-
per 8 hours thing.
Right.
Okay. I mean, I'll check and make sure that Darwin's okay, and then I'll make another attempt at that, if that's fine.
His Bjorked face tells all.
Alright, well, I'll get you a blanket, and there we go.
Sleep that off. Here's some water.
Here's some water. Okay, Arcana. Here we go, give that 20, baby! Oh, not one again.
No.
Dang. It goes back.
Shit. Alrighty.
It's funny as hell.
Glad you
Well.
think so.
One of these
That's
times
fine.
it'll happen. One of these times we're gonna make that masterwork. Darwin, you don't know when this happened. Probably between all of the drinks, but Kara has left.
Oh.
She slipped away and snuck out past your passive perception.
See. I mean, I'm still like it's still the nighttime, right? I'm just still drunk.
Yeah, if you want to be.
And
No one's stopping
Virgo.
you. You could have sobered up. Who knows?
It's possible.
Yeah.
But do you
I'm
want to?
Would I believe it? Probably not.
no.
Not after
That would
today.
be a new. Would I? So I would notice that she was gone after the fact.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I'd probably text her. Just like, where did you go?
You send off the text. are you watching it, or are you just gonna wait for the response?
I would want to watch it, but I think because I'm drunk, I would just wait to hear the response come in.
Okay. So, okay.
That long pause made me nervous that there wasn't gonna be a response.
I'm considering like rephrasing the question.
Okay.
Are you watching and seeing if she'll text back? Like, are you not looking at anything else, or do you think Darwin would get distracted and just like look away from the phone?
Oh, I mean, if he's drunk, he's like laying down, right, with like blankets and stuff over him. I think he would just put his phone on his chest and just wait for some sort of notification to
God.
come in.
You're fucking giving me flashbacks.
It's pretty real, right? That's a real reaction.
That's extremely real. I can't remember a time where that was the case.
Yeah. Art imitates real life. I've definitely done that a lot of times too.
Art imitates real life. What the heck? Bjork is art. Okay.
Bjork is art. I've probably done Bjork once or twice in my life.
Jesus.
Wow. What a great girlfriend. She replies to you in 3 minutes.
Oh,
Not bad.
And
Pretty quick.
says, left to go pick up the suitcase. We'll see you soon.
Love this bitch.
me too.
That girl lost her
Me
girlfriend.
too.
Only one date. Just to reel it in real quick. God, what a meet cute. Am I right?
Yeah.
I only recently learned what that was. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like,
Meat cutes.
yeah.
I recently thought they were saying meat cute as in like
MEAT?
beef.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Like
Is
a
it-
like a weird way to say like charcuterie board, but
no,
with
it's not
no
even-
cheese. Only
Oh,
meat.
meat cute, MEAT cute
Meat
is such a
cute?
cute idea for like
meat cutery.
A
little,
charcuterie
like-
company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. It's in my game now. You can't take it. It's mine. Copyright.
Okay.
It's in the game now.
But good. Like
I claimed it.
we get the orb. Is he coming back with the orb? I'm not there. I wouldn't know. I'm nosy.
Yeah, this is probably in their private text. But we will pan over to you, Shell, as you
Oh, yeah.
wanted to look at your company computer.
Mhm.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking up what I tried to look up in my brain. I'm gonna look up Project Shell.
You look up Project Shell, and the search brings up 0 results.
Mad about it. Mad about it. Fuck. Ugh. Is Kara's computer unlocked?
No. That would be bad.
Yeah. Do I know her password? Probably not.
I mean, you don't, but you could ask if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I know. She told me not to worry about it. Okay. I think I look myself up in general. Not necessarily the project, but just my name.
Shell.
Yeah.
Okay. You find a file for you, but it's very stripped down, very like demographic data.
Yeah.
It's
Not
almost
a-
like a worker employee profile.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I figured. I think I'm annoyed and decide to go home then.
Okay.
Just wait for Dr. Man to come pay his visit whenever he is, and then just kind of like ignore the fact I have a bunch of people in my house and do some drinking of my own.
You take to leave, going into the parking garage and like peeling out from the parking lot onto the street. And as you're driving, you get a text from
Okay,
the
I'll
group
look at it.
chat. Darwin, Ryia, and Zeneca, all of you also get this text. Darwin, you're like curled up in the blanket, and Ryia, you're probably like, sewing the bag back together, trying to like undo the mistake you just made, like when you're knitting and you have to like go back a couple steps.
Yeah.
And Zeneca, you probably like put your book down and are like just about to put your PJs on,
Uh-oh.
and you all get a text. It is from Kara, and it's a set of coordinates.
I'm
And that's
already there. I just text back OMW.
Zeneca
this is
sighs
happening.
and gets out of bed.
Darwin, you're not gonna like this.
Get your drunk ass up out of bed.
Come
Out
on,
of
buddy.
couch.
I will somewhat slowly get out of bed, out of couch. But I will still go.
Nice.
Here, have some water.
Okay. So, the set of coordinates that you guys were given is on the plaza floor in the Nightfall district. The location is somewhere in one of the busiest, if I can talk, one of the busiest, one of the busiest thoroughfares, we can say. There's just like an entire grand street that is just no longer used for cars, but is now just converted into like a 24/7 night market kind of deal.
Nice.
And all of you meet over at 405 Street.
405 Street. Okay. I look haggard.
Zeneca looks grumpy.
Darwin's drunk.
Yeah, Darwin's having a good time.
Darwin's just drunk.
His tail's just
Rhea
wagging.
looks like she has her hands full with Darwin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess not knowing the context of this, I'll so what's up?
Yeah, why did Kara ask us to meet here? Where is she?
We met up with her, I thought, didn't we? Or are we waiting on her?
You have no idea
Oh.
where she is. And in
Hit
fact,
music!
when you go to check the text, the icon for her hasn't moved from her text. All of you have responded, and her like user icon has not moved since sending her message.
Oh,
This feels kind
Kara's
of like
in
a trap.
trouble. Either that or she needs help.
Is she in trouble? I feel like she's fine. She knows what she's doing.
Fine, don't be concerned. And I'm gonna go ahead and look around.
Shall make an investigation check.
No, okay. I'm not good at these.
I think
Perfectly
Darwin?
average.
You're
I think I
thinking?
might also just follow around. Am I gonna investigate? Maybe. I think I'm just following around actually.
Okay.
make you sniff for her.
I can't believe that
I mean-
thematically makes so much sense, but I'm a little
Exactly, though,
disturbed.
right?
Yeah, that's how I
Like,
was
if you
like,
got a nose, fucking use it.
And then
I'm a
I like
little
quizzically
disturbed.
was like,
I don't have senses like yours. Use them. You're drunk, but you can still smell, right?
I mean, yeah?
Go.
Just do the nose thing.
It.
The nose thing? Yeah, sure,
Oh, I
sure,
don't-
sure.
That came out
Implications.
real wrong.
The
Yeah.
nose trick.
Real wrong. Words are escaping me in a way that I don't like them to. What am I even saying?
I don't.
You're
Um,
drunk.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I guess that fits thematically. I'm gonna. I guess hearing that she might be in trouble, I would be a little bit worried, and I would also perhaps begin to investigate.
Okay, make an investigation check at disadvantage.
Oh,
I will also investigate.
Ryia,
Oh yeah, right. I should be
get your ass
investigating
over
as
here.
Oh man.
May I
Only
as
weren't
well?
drunk. Yeah.
Shazam! Ah!
Why?
Wow.
I mean, Darwin doesn't suck. That's good. But damn, you're having some unlucky ass rolls.
I think the tequila's hitting me just a little late.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
There's a lot of stall and vendors like reaching out to you guys, asking if you want like another drink, passing you by as you're trying to look for these sets of coordinates. And it's really difficult because there's so many people in the way, and this entire place, there's not really like a specific set of buildings that would make up a block like a normal city infrastructure would.
Yeah.
There's just like all of these carts and tents like splayed out everywhere. It's like first come first serve. Whatever space you get is like what you get. And trying to dive through this sea of people is a task and an ordeal on its own. And the moment sets in, Darwin, that Kara is very confident and she knows what she's doing. Maybe she is asking for help. If she only had like a second to do something to ask for help, she might not have the time to send out an entire message.
Like
Maybe
a
she just-
paragraph.
Yeah, maybe she literally just copied her coordinates and posted it into the chat hoping you guys would come. That would be quick enough.
Mhm.
Slowly but surely, this idea, as your drunken stupor like continues, this idea like embeds itself into the back of your mind and begins to reveal itself at the forefront as you're now once following, but like kind of taking up the back of the pack, but also now doing the same gestures and looking around for Kara.
Yeah, I feel like this
mhm.
sort of realization might actually sober me up. Because it's like,
We'll see about
think-
that.
yeah. yeah. Well, he would at least like try to like focus.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. Make a con save. You've been drinking all day, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh lord.
And it's the good shit too.
I do feel partially responsible.
You should.
It's
Like, I'm the one who gave him the drinks.
Yeah, instead of like sobering up, you realizing this is serious, but you're trying to navigate your addled brain to make things work.
It's like you have a moment of like lucidity while you're drunk, and you're like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
I should really drink water." But then you realize like,
shit.
you can't stand, and you're like, "Well, I guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
I guess I'll die."
Shrugs. Okay.
So this is like heavily vendor kind of place. Are there a lot of like back alleys? Are there like
I mean,
what
it's like
exactly are they,
all
like,
alleys.
it's all alleys. Is there a specific ethnic group here? Is there a specific product that's sold in abundance here? Like what are we talking?
A lot of it is food and alcohol.
Like okay. So it's just a party street.
Basically, yeah. It's like hard to pinpoint and tell you like there's so many different places to eat and drink in just this street that like if I told you that there was only like barbecue grilled meat would be a lie, you know? Like they have the entire gamut. But like it's all crammed into this main street that's been converted for this purpose. Mhm.
Can I make a perception check to see if anyone's seeming shifty or out of place?
You can. Is anyone doing anything at this moment as well? You guys are currently investigating through the street.
Is there any way I can make like a more conscious effort to sober up?
Yeah.
Find a coffee stall.
Yeah, like something along those lines. Like find a coffee
Get one
stall,
of your
start
unicorn
chugging water.
coffees.
Yeah, something along those lines. Either like finding some coffee or like an energy drink, or like try to hydrate more.
Well,
I'm just gonna keep looking.
how
I know Kara, I'm worried.
does Darwin know alcohol very well?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, then make a knowledge roll.
Okay. I think that's actually one of the things we established in. Damn. A knowledge roll, he said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a check?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
With how much you've drank today, and especially the recency of it, caffeine's probably not gonna be the best bet. It's probably just gonna make you more sloppy and hyper at the same time right now. Your best bet is probably just to try and get through it or go to sleep immediately. You know that alcohol only digests at a certain rate and it can't really go faster. So unless you're willing to fork over some money for magic, kind of have to just sleep it off or wait. If you want a lesser resto, though, finger guns.
They sell those at the fair.
I mean, if they're selling drinks, they might.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because I'm
Restoration
poor.
so you can keep consuming.
There's definitely like a disgruntled like college wizard or cleric that's just there because they know lesser restoration.
Can't
Easy
do
money, I
poor.
guess.
Yeah.
I need a sponsor.
How much?
How much would that cost, actually?
Let's see. I gotta look up the
I mean, I'm
spell.
gonna let Shell do this, but
Why even ask then? Oh, it's just second level spell. So, God, I have to remember this is like corporatocracy. It's probably like $500.
Pay
Oh,
for your damn self. Like,
I could actually afford that. Okay. I will definitely shell that over. Yeah.
ha ha ha.
That was unintentional, but also that was completely unintentional, but also
Zeneca, as you're moving from more of an investigation to more of a blanket Overwatch standpoint, you focus in on this sound that it almost like it's been following you around. It doesn't get any closer or further. And after a few minutes of going around, you try to hone in on this. It's coming from Shell's bag.
Shell. What's in your bag right now?
The orb. I pull out or not pull out, but I open the bag to look at the orb.
It's rattling.
It's making a weird noise. Everything okay in there?
Don't know. Hold on. Is it rattling in a direction? Like, does it look like it's tugging, or is it just kind of vibrating in there?
Well, it's kind of hard to say.
I'll take it.
I think it's probably more of a vibrate. It's probably more of a vibrate.
Okay, I'll hold it then, like
Yeah.
like just so I can feel it, like see if it like changes, I guess, in intensity. I can't fucking talk.
The reason why it's hard to say, as you're grabbing onto this orb, you pull it out, it's definitely shaking and vibrating, but it's moving erratically in like random directions, and it tugs at your hand in like random directions all around, up, down, forward, and it's not pulling you in an aggressive way that would like move your entire body, but it is like a noticeable like tugging movement gestures.
Just not in anywhere that it's like leading or anything.
Right.
It's
kind of all over.
I think the other orb might be nearby. I'm gonna stuff the orb back in the pack. I'll still hold it, but it'll be in my bag.
So, I don't know, do you want to walk the way we came, see if it stops vibrating, and then
No.
by process of elimination,
I mean,
figure out the direction?
I feel instead of walking back the way we came, we keep going the way that we're going, and then
Okay.
do the same thing.
By the way, the vibration is weaker in your bag.
It's weaker in my bag. Okay, I will take it out then, but I will keep a firm grip. I'll firmly grasp it, and I'll be.
Put it under your shirt or something?
If I'm wearing a jacket, yeah, I could put it in my jacket.
because of what
let's do
happened
that.
earlier. Every time you say firmly grasp it, I always think, "Tell me your secrets." It's stuck in my
Let me
brain now. Let me in. It's stuck in my brain now. I can't unthink it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll hold on to it, but keep it out in my jacket. I do want to keep it hidden.
As you're moving through this crowd, are you focusing on the orb now, Shell, or are you continuing to look out for Kara? What's your primary focus?
My primary focus is I'm looking at Kara, but my hands are on the orb on the outside of my coat. Like, it's inside, my hands are on the outside. Like, I still want to keep it secured, but my attention is focused on like
Yes.
signs of Kara.
Everyone who would like to can make an insight check. I'm not sure if anyone would be able to notice this, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah!
Wow.
This is literally my weakest skill.
Oh my god.
It's a 21.
Oh man, good job. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to notice it.
I honestly didn't think.
I didn't think either.
Neither did Darwin. What he noticed the shit out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
He's fixated.
Ryia, there's like a difference in behavior in the crowds around you. You're not exactly able to place it, but there's definitely like a shift in the way people around you are acting, and not just like your party members, but kind of everyone nearby. Darwin, there is an invisible emanation from this orb that is it's almost like a doubling down effect for a lot of people, because so many people are here like drinking and having a good time, and the effect is to chill people out. So everyone's getting like more relaxed, more into the groove.
Okay.
And
this
as
is
they
a go.
continue to drink, they are getting like deeper into the hole of we're getting down and dirty on a Thursday night. Let's go.
Okay. Alright,
I
well,
see.
at least they're not unhappy. They're having a good time with it.
It's really similar to what I've experienced before, though, right? When I was with the
Yes.
orb for the very first time, it's like very similar to that
Yes.
feeling. Okay.
As you're walking through this thoroughfare, trying to keep the orb hidden from people, but also out enough to discern any changes, there is a strange moment that stops all of you as the orb completely stands still and begins to gently rise up into the air. Shell,
no.
I need you to make a strength saving throw to try and hold on to this.
You know, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie.
Truthfully.
Yeah, I got an 8 strength. It's bad. So that's not pathetic.
It's very unfortunate then that
Yeah.
-1 is what did you in.
No. Does anybody have guidance?
It's too late
I don't
now.
Oh,
No
alright,
guidance,
well.
but seeing Shell kind of losing the grip on this thing, Zenika's actually gonna fly and follow it up.
Yeah.
Zenika, you fly, and now all eyes are on you.
Is it nighttime? I can't say stealth fly.
You're not stealthing here.
Yeah.
You're the only
No,
one in
not.
here. As the orb lifts up out from the crowd, so too does the form of Zenika, as we're like looking at her back as she's like fluttering, trying to like maintain vision. God damn it. As she's using her not obliques of her eyes on this orb. And the rest of you, as Zenika's focusing on this orb, trying to chase it, straight down the crowd, you can see another orb rises up. As you see familiar hands trying to grasp at it, and Kara has to let go because she's pulled off. And she disappears off into the crowd, some like 30 or 40 feet away. And as this orb is let go, both of them flash a brilliant white light. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
These are good. I got it. We're good.
Yeah,
16
yeah,
is
yeah,
good. I'm good.
yeah.
Maybe. Probably.
Might be good. I don't know yet. If I'm not good, nobody else is good.
No.
Not stellar, that's for sure.
Ryia and Zeneca, you're blinded for this segment.
Okay.
Darwin and Shell, you're able to like squint your eyes behind your hand just quick enough where you're not blinded for this next instant.
Nice.
As you see the visages of these orbs crash into each other.
Uh-oh.
I would like both of you, Darwin and Shell, to roll a straight d20, and I'm looking at who will get the higher result.
Not me. See?
That's close.
The orbs crash over into the middle of where they were floating in the air.
Do I manage to get out of the way?
Am I about to die?
I mean, they're like flying away from you technically.
Okay.
They crash in the middle distance between where the orbs were, and that brilliant flash of light that's blinding everyone. Darwin and Shell, you're able to see shadows through trying to grasp at images, and you're able to see a visage that pops out. People are like clearing the way for what's about to appear. They don't really want to get into a tussle. They also want to see what's going on because everyone's nosy as shit.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would totally do the same thing.
And there is the shadowed visage of Darwin standing over there.
Oh no.
Lol.
Darwin, you know your body language better than anyone. This one pulls out his phone and intends to fight.
Pulls out his phone to fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tech person. Technomancer.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm a metal mod, yeah.
So we'll get to this combat with Shadow Darwin next week
man.
on Stargazer.
Interesting.
Yay!
I regret taking those programming skills.
God, do you even know how powerful he is?
Oh, I'm scared. I don't know if
bones.
you fucked us or not, but... Why couldn't you have just rolled like shit? Well, no, then you'd have to deal with me, I'm guessing. Shadow me.
Shadow Shell.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
there was
God.
like a good option either way.
Oh, as an added note, Darwin, you have no shadow for this encounter.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting. I like that. I like that tidbits. But also, oh no.
Thanks for joining in and playing, guys.
Thank you.
Once again, next week we're having a session on Wednesday because Thursday's American Thanksgiving, and I will be cooking and won't be here. So Wednesday next week we get into a
Nice.
fight, and
Ooh.
players, I will warn you, this is the first official boss fight of the campaign. Let's fucking go.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll see you then. Thank you for everyone who joined us, as well as the Game Master Eric for the big raid. Hope to see you guys again very soon, and hope you guys enjoyed this little segment in our cyberpunk setting. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.